Alright, Schlockmeister fans, another re-review of my previous channel. This one's called Asylum of Satan. Let's watch something weird. Alright, this is some sort of mental institution, and Lucina, our main actress, is being admitted. The next day she wakes up there and she has no idea how she got there. It's interesting that she's covering up the crack because she's actually wearing these gigantic panties, so it's not like we can see her butt.
We were hoping you'd sleep a bit longer. I'd like you to call Dr. Nolan for me. I can't understand how something like this could possibly happen. And I know Dr. Nolan wouldn't permit such a thing.
She was transferred by her doctor into this place.
Organized as they're supposed to be.
There's some weirdness going on there because a lot of the patients wear these gigantic white hoods. Typical dinner setting, a lot of the white hooded people. All in wheelchairs, by the way. And none of them have food.
People are near the table. I don't know. I've never been close enough for them to find out. Do you suppose it... I wish you could speak to a devil. It must be frustrating.
I think they're all nuts.
How long have you been here?
Well, at least one of them can move. They all got eggs. This guy is Lucina's boyfriend. She's way out of his league.
I got you as soon as I could. Have you been to see Lucina today? Transfer? Where to? Why would Dr. Nolan transfer her to another hospital?
Terrifying things. Nightmare.
She doesn't know why she's been institutionalized here.
You'll overcome it, and in no time at all you'll be back resuming your career. You know, Miss Martin, I'm a great admirer of yours. I've attended as many of your concerts as my time and work would allow.
Doctor.
Apparently this actress, Carla Borelli, was supposed to do nudity in this movie, but when she got on set, she refused. That's too bad. She even manages to hop into the bathtub without showing us her boobs.
I'll wash your back for you. I can do it. No, I'll help you.
Have visiting hours.
No visiting hours means boyfriend can't see her.
Have visiting hours.
Who did you wish to see?
My fiance, Lucina Martin.
See Mr.
Duncan, Chris Duncan.
Mr. Duncan. It's not that we don't have visiting hours here at Pleasant Hill. It's just that this is an asylum, and some of our patients are easily disturbed.
Yesterday, well, I'm really
Chris wants the police to intervene.
Asylum? There's nothing really wrong with Lucina, except that she's overworked. I told her
So
a
he
year
goes
ago
to her
she
doctor
should slow
first.
down.
Alright, this woman in a wheelchair was pushed into this room inside the asylum there. I don't know what's happening to her other than the fact that she can't get out. Somehow she falls while being spied on. And is attacked by bugs. Finally, the cops.
Chelsea,
Lucina.
girlfriend?
Fiance.
All right, you're not sure she's been kidnapped, but what?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain.
You now.
So he takes the cop to the asylum,
I suppose this place.
but it looks a little different than it did the day before.
What do you think I do? Well, just run from town to town lying to you cops?
I was wondering about that.
It looks completely abandoned.
Yesterday, this place was alive with people, I swear.
You know, when I write my book, you're going to be chapter 1.
I'm not sure if this is a flashback or is this happening now. But those hooded figures are burning people. or individual. Looks very satanic to me. Meanwhile, the asylum is still clearly somewhere, because she's wandering around one night and sees that guy. Was it all a dream?
What's upstairs? More patients? More rooms? I went upstairs last night. That's impossible, my dear. I checked on you several times. You were sleeping soundly.
A blind girl jumps into the therapeutic swimming pool and is attacked by a snake. Eventually. Multiple snakes. Chris goes back to the asylum to investigate on his own again and finds the remains of somebody. And by remains, I mean just his upper half. His very upper half.
Now, is that enough evidence? God, is that enough evidence?
Not if your doctor died 20 years ago.
What do you mean?
We've been doing some checking on your doctor's specimens. He was picked up several times for devil worshipping. Time's running out. Bring Miss Martin down immediately. I'll join you in a few moments. I must get Martine.
So I guess there's some devil worshipping, some Satan stuff, and maybe a sacrifice of Miss Lucina.
In the name of Satan, Lord and archdemons of infinite, I call upon the gates of the dark realms to crash asunder victory of thy creation!
Clearly the doctor sometimes dresses up as that female orderly.
Ray J. Satanic. Hey, Satan!
The funky music tells us some cops are coming. Will they make it there in time? They do. Cops and the boyfriend in tow. Alright, let's talk about Asylum of Satan. I've seen this movie once before when I reviewed it on my previous channel. I didn't remember anything about it. Pulled it out, watched it again today. Oh boy. Okay, we got this woman who, I guess she's some sort of singer, actress, or something like that, and she is seeing this doctor, and the film starts out with her being transferred to this mental institution. She wakes up the next morning, has no idea why she was transferred there. She thinks it's a mistake. She's fine. The doctor says that she's had some sort of episode or something like that, which she has no knowledge of. The actress is Carla Borelli. So anyway, it turns out this mental institution there is a front for some sort of satanic cult. The doctor also masquerades as this female orderly, and he also runs this satanic thing in the basement where they sacrifice people to Satan. And there's a lot of other patients in here. Most of them wear white hoods and are in wheelchairs. Don't talk, don't move, don't do anything. They're just in these white hoods all day long. I don't even know if there was real actors or actresses inside those hoods. They didn't move much. There's a couple people who actually are other patients just like her, though, but they're a little more crazy. So anyway, she just keeps wondering why she's there, wants to get out. Her boyfriend, this guy named Chris Duncan, who wears these really funky suits, is trying to get her out of there too. He's perplexed as to why she was transferred. The doctor says, "Oh no, that shouldn't have happened. She shouldn't have been there. It's she's not crazy." Then he goes to the police, or he goes to the mental institution first, and they refuse to let him see her because there's no visiting hours allowed for him. He goes to the police and says that she's kind of like kidnapped there, and then they take the cop there, and the place is a completely different building. Looks like an abandoned mansion. When he goes there with the cops, he's like, I don't understand. I was here yesterday. This place was vibrant with life, and there was people here. What the hell's going on? I don't know. That's some sort of satanic thing going on. I don't know. So anyway, he leaves. He comes back later, and he finds a human head, which he takes back to the cop and says, look, we got to go, and we got to go now. So they come back. Meanwhile, the doctor has Lucina, that's the actress's role there, on this slab when they're going to sacrifice her to Satan. There's some sort of ritual going on. The cops get there just in time to rescue her. But then the last scene in the movie, Chris is wandering around, and we see the whole like Satan setup again, and he screams, and then the movie just kind of ends. I don't know exactly what happened there. It was very unclear. But anyway, that is the Asylum of Satan. Now, as I mentioned in the review there, Carla Borelli, who is a pretty good-looking actress, by the way, was supposed to do some nude scenes in this movie, according to IMDb. She refused to do so once she was on set, which was too bad because she was good-looking, and she never did any other nudity as far as I could tell. So we were all deprived of her boobs. That's too bad. But anyway, yeah, I don't know what else Carla Borelli's in. It looks like she's done some TV work and stuff. I didn't really recognize her, though. I didn't recognize anybody in this movie, to be honest with you. So anyway, that's pretty much Asylum of Satan. It's okay. No nudity, unfortunately. A little bit of gore, very cheaply done. Just a strange little movie, that's all. Anyway, Something Weird put this out as this devilish double feature with Satan's Children, which I also watched yesterday, which was equally good. I say that in sarcasm, with sarcasm. So anyway, that is it. I'm sure this is out of print now because Something Weird doesn't really make DVDs anymore. I think they're just a streaming thing now. So, but I'm sure you can get this somewhere. So anyway, I'll leave a link to it down below. Maybe it's been re-released since then. Maybe it's on Blu-ray. I don't know. We'll find out. Check that link down below. Click it if you want to buy it, and leave some comments. Let me know what you think about Asylum of Satan. Watch it. Bye.